Chapter 14, The Weight of Fear. Journal entry, day 14. Last night, I faced the kind of fear you don't forget. I'd been walking all day, deeper into this maze of twisted trees. By nightfall, I found another clearing. Not much, just a patch of dirt surrounded by shadow. I set up a small camp and leaned back against a tree, my rifle across my lap, trying to let my body relax. I didn't light a fire. I didn't want to draw attention. The moon was hidden behind thick clouds, leaving the forest in pitch-black darkness. As the minutes dragged on, the quiet started to feel heavier, like the silence itself was pressing against my skin. I must have fallen asleep at some point because I woke to the strangest sensation. There was something lying across my legs. It wasn't subtle. Whatever it was heavy, pressing down on my shins with a weight that made it impossible to move. My heart started pounding, the sound filling my ears. It was too dark to see. I froze, every muscle in my body locked in place. For a moment I tried to convince myself it was just my pack, or maybe a fallen branch, but deep down I knew better. The weight was deliberate, alive, and it hadn't been there when I closed my eyes. The itch started in my left foot, a dull, maddening tickle that spread up my leg. I clenched my teeth, willing myself not to move. I didn't want to startle whatever it was. My mind raced through every possibility. A deer, a bear, or something worse. I could feel my skin crawling, sweat soaking through my shirt as the itch turned into a burning need to move, to scratch, to run. But I didn't. I don't know how long I lay there, paralyzed by fear. Minutes, hours. The weight didn't shift, didn't breathe, didn't move. It just stayed there, pressing down, holding me in place as if testing how much I could endure. Eventually, exhaustion won out. My eyes closed and my mind drifted into uneasy sleep. When I woke, the sun was rising, its light spilling through the trees and chasing away the shadows. The weight was gone. I sat up slowly, my legs stiff and aching, and looked around the clearing. There were no tracks, no signs of disturbance, nothing to suggest that anything had been there at all. But something had been there. As I packed up my things, I couldn't shake the feeling that this wasn't a random encounter. Whatever's out here, it's testing me, watching me. It knows I'm here, and it's waiting for something. I don't know what it wants, but I'm beginning to think this isn't just about survival anymore. The forest has its own rules, its own rhythms, and I'm not sure I'll ever fully understand them. But I'll keep moving. I have to. Thomas Whitaker.